Hi, welcome to the channel English Professionally, and this video course is very special. It's 99 mistakes in English, but not for beginners, but for high levels, intermediate, upper intermediate, and advanced. So I remember that you asked more lessons for high levels, and if you support this idea, we can make a playlist for intermediate students on grammar and vocabulary, and also for beginners. Okay, and you know that we have a great video, 200 mistakes in English, right? And also have a look at 111 mistakes in English for beginners. However, this video is different. It's for higher levels. So really, you'll see new mistakes, new sentences, new examples for intermediate, upper intermediate, and advanced levels. Okay? So can you find all these mistakes? It's a very good and interesting question. So you know that you can make a pause, you can stop the video and try to do it. You can try to find these mistakes, check your knowledge. So let's speak English correctly. It's very important to do it, okay? So the first one. Okay, so I'll read it and try to find this mistake, try to correct it. So each of these sentences actually contains contains a mistake. So there is a mistake in each of these sentences. Okay, so if I would have $1 million, I would buy a house in the center of the city. Okay, look, if I would have $1 million, I would buy a house in the center of the city. Yeah, a good idea. So do you have these $1 million? So if not, I think not. So it's in our imagination. And if we imagine, we imagine it, and we talk about the present. So it's unreal. So if so, you need to use the second conditional. Do you remember how we form it? So if plus past simple, in the first part, and then would or could, plus verb. Okay, so it's the second conditional. Please remember. So if plus past simple, so the verb is have. So how to say it in past simple? Have. It's had. Okay, so it's had, and you need to say if I had. Okay, so if I had $1 million, I would buy a house in the center of the city. Right? Would plus verb. It's correct. Okay? So it's correct now. If I had $1 million, I would buy a house in the center of the city. So we imagine. So it's present unreal, the second conditional, right? If plus past simple, would or could plus verb. Okay, next. So whenever you will be, I'll miss you. So what does it mean? Whenever? Who knows? So it doesn't mean where you are, or it doesn't matter actually. Where you'll be doesn't matter. So maybe you'll be in my city or in another city, so in this country or in another country. So I'll miss you, I love you. So the idea is clear. The problem is grammar, right? So what is wrong? Who knows? Well, you need to remember that if you have whenever, so you need to use present simple. Although you talk about the future, so you need to correct it. So whenever you are, right? So you're talking about the future. We see it looking at the second part of the sentence, I'll miss you, but we need to use present simple in the first part of the sentence. So whenever you are, I'll miss you. Okay, well done. So what is next? I want you go to the party with us. Okay, I want you go to the party with us. So the idea is clear that I'm going to the party, and it's a good idea if you join me. Okay, so that is clear. So what's incorrect? So you need to remember the structure. Want somebody to do something. Okay, so want somebody to do something. So you need to put to before a verb. Okay, so I want you to go to the party. Then you say I want you to go to the party. It means that I'll be happy if you join me, if you go there. Okay, I want you to go to the party. Well, so number 4, he was breaking his leg while he was working in the garden. Well, it's in the past, you see. So it's past continuous. You see past continuous. In the first part of the sentence or in the first clause and in the second clause. But we need to understand, really, Is it really so? Is it really so? Okay, so he was breaking his leg while he was working in the garden. Okay, so he was working in the garden. So I think it's a long action. It's a long action. It's a long action. And he was breaking his leg. Well, you know that I don't think that it's a long action. I think it's a short action, yeah? So I can't say that he was breaking and breaking and breaking his leg. So it happened. Yeah, it happened, yeah, very quickly. So it's a short action. And, if it's a short action, we need to use another tense. Not past continuous, but past simple, right? So you need to say he broke. Okay, he broke his leg while, so you see it's past simple. He broke his leg while he was working in the garden. So it's past continuous, okay? So he was working in the garden, and then suddenly he broke his leg, okay? Yeah, that's clear. Next, so I very much enjoyed the party. So enjoyed means that I really liked it. Okay, so can you see this mistake? It's about the word order. It's about the correct or the right word order, okay? So we say very much, we put it in the end. So I enjoyed the party very much. So this way, I enjoyed the party very much, yeah? Okay, we put it in the end. Well, so the next mistake is very common. This mistake, or this mistake is very common. Okay, what other words do you know which mean more or less the same? Okay, so this mistake is very common. Or if you don't know this word, yeah, what other words can you actually say instead, which has a similar meaning? So word which has a similar meaning, common, or widespread, or typical. So this mistake is very common, this mistake is very widespread, this mistake is very typical. Please remember one thing, really, it's very important. So if the action started in the past and it's still happening now, you need to use present perfect continuous. So let's write it down. So very important information, extremely important information, okay? So if the action started happening in the past, or started in the past, and it's still happening, or it's still going on, or happening, so it's the same. Or we need to use present perfect continuous, okay? We need to use present perfect continuous, and you see that this word, these two words, okay, how long, or this short phrase tells us about it. So we use present perfect continuous with how long, okay? Really, look, if the action started in the past and it's still going on, or it's still happening, we use present perfect continuous. The problem is that students continue making this kind of mistake again and again. So we often, use this kind of question in our daily English conversation, how long, and really, I believe that it's better, to learn most common English mistakes, and you won't make these mistakes any longer. So it's so important, right? So please remember one thing, how long. So if you have how long and the action started in the past, yeah, and it's still happening, so you need to use present perfect continuous, okay? So let's speak English. Yeah, not only fluently, but correctly or accurately. Well, good. So, and we say, so how long have you been? Then you need to add verb. Then you need to add a verb plus ing. Then you need to add a verb plus ing, okay? So, as you see, as you understand, okay, as you guess, so as you might know, so how long have you been plus verb plus ing, okay? So you see, how long have you been, if it's if it's about you, if it's about it, how long has it been, okay? So how long has it been raining? How long has it been raining? Okay, really great job. My congratulations. Okay, how long has it been raining? Well done. Please remember it. Not this way. It's incorrect. I hope you understand it. You just need to remember this rule. Okay. So if the action started in the past and it's still going on or happening, you need to use present perfect continuous. So we use it with how long. Okay? So